I was born in South Africa, and I came to Greece in 2001 to work on a 3-month contract, and I just ended up staying here. Almost 17 years now. You know, when I grew up, we didn't know about animal rescue, you know. My parents never taught me to respect animals, be careful. And when I got to Greece, I saw all the stray dogs. I saw the situation they were in, and I just started from there. I first started by fostering, by helping different shelters out, and now I have a little rescue at my place.
I don't know if I can actually describe Linda. I met her in November 2016. I was asked by Penny Marathon to do a video about Oliver. He had been rescued 3 years ago and he still didn't have a home. So the only thing I knew about her was that she's from South Africa. I went there and realized that she has actually built her own shelter in the back of her house. There were about 30 dogs there in the kennels, and we took Oliver out. The first thing I noticed about Linda was, I'm not sure how to describe it, she was so genuine. I remember the look on her face when I asked her, why do you think that Oliver hasn't been adopted yet? And she just looked at me and said, I don't know. Why do you think he hasn't been adopted yet?
I don't know. I really don't know. He's so stunning. Maybe because the way he looks.
So how many dogs do you think you have fostered in general?
I don't know. I lost count. I don't know. It's many.
How many do you have right now?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 29, 30, 31. 3 left a few days ago, they were adopted. You know, the day they leave, my heart breaks, really. Sometimes I think I'm not letting them go. But then I think I can't be selfish. You know, they're going to families. They're going to be so much loved and cared for 24/7 that I cannot give them. And this is the only reason I let them go.
The day that three of her dogs were leaving for the UK, it was Oliver, Spock, and who's his name? Gucci. I was there at the airport. Linda was back home and we were talking on the phone. She was crying, and it was this mixture of happy tears and this terrible feeling of nostalgia when you look around the house and that animal that you adored is not there to wag its tail for you. I know that every time one of her dogs is adopted, it takes away a part of Linda's soul.
When he saw these broken bones, he said, how can this just, you know, you can't explain it. Wonky donkey! Get! Look at that, it's so funny. This dog is emotionally so damaged. Is that baby? What's that?
Oh my God, she's gorgeous.
I don't know, baby.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'm sorry. Kylie! So skinny. You can't see it under all the hair.
No.
Look at this.
Tell me about the handicapped.
Oh, I love handicapped dogs. I just, you know, old dogs, handicapped dogs, ugly dogs. Oh, I have a soft spot for them. And I wish people would realize how amazing they are.
In what way are they?
They
amazing?
just, you know, they are handicapped. They, you know, they have problems. 1 leg, 2 legs, blind, deaf. They don't realize it, you know. They still enjoy life so much. because they're handicapped, we look at them with a human, like a human. Oh, I'm handicapped, I can't do this. Dogs are not like that. We can learn so much from them. They are so brave, I don't want to call them handicapped because they're not. They just got 2 working legs or 3 working legs.
I know she has a thing. I know she has a soft spot for the paralyzed ones, and this is what makes her so exceptional. She's specialized in dogs with all sorts of neurological issues, like spinal injuries and paralysis and mobility issues. And after they have been evaluated by specialists and everything, Linda is provides them with the best care and rehabilitation possible, and she has become an expert, and she's one of the best in keeping a paralyzed dog happy, rehabilitating him, and actually rehoming him, which is not an easy thing.
Let's see if we can make him wee-wee. You push him, you see where the back legs are?
Yeah?
Just in front, you put both hands and you gently squeeze. There's 2 nappies because he's a boy. And also to make him wee-wee is very easy. Catch. I'm gonna have to come in on the own. Oops. I buy normal nappies.
They're for babies.
Yes. Nikki takes, I think it's a size 5. When I took the 2 of them to the vets, they told me it's better to have them put down. I won't even say the word euthanized. Spock's favorite place to sleep is under my bed. And, Nikki just sleeps wherever she finds a soft spot.
Have you ever had a favorite?
Oh, I had many favorites. Many. Tiara, you never met Tiara. She left for England last year. She was amazing. Spock and Nikki. Athena, you never met Athena. Yeah. She lives in America now. They came to me completely broken. Broken. Their spirit was just broken. And I watched them come alive again. And I used to watch them every single day and just think, oh wow, you're amazing. You're just amazing. Look at you.
Leishmania, he had leishmania. The leishmania affected all his joints, that's why he walks like that. He gets weak quickly. He's been in hospital, how many times now? 6 times. And every time we thought he was going to die. And then he comes home and then he's better again. You asked me about favorites. Every day I let him decide where he wants to sleep. One day he sleeps inside, another day there, another day here. He likes change. Hey!
The dogs that come to Linda are the ones that a vet would advise that they are put to sleep. And most of them are literally on the brink of death, and yet she manages to bring them back to life and have them adopted, which is, I don't know, it's too amazing. I know that she has lost many animals, because by the time they come to her, they are already too sick and cannot be saved. Although she's very sensitive, she has this ability of being detached at the same time and letting go, which makes her an excellent rescuer. What is your everyday life like?
I get up around 4 in the morning. Then I do the doggies that are inside, like the handicapped ones. Now I got 2 little sterilized ones. I got last week I had 7 very sick dogs here. So I have to do whatever's needed. Medicine, maybe they have wounds. Maybe they have wounds to be treated, take them out to wee and poo. And that, I have a coffee. Then I'm finished about 7. Then I sit down a bit. And lately I got help with Yorgos that comes to help me. Then we go outside, clean up, feed, play a bit. Then I come inside, then I have to do these doggies again. And in the afternoon I rest a bit for a couple of hours, and then in the evening it's the cycle.
Another round.
Yeah, I have to spend a lot of time on Facebook as well for adoptions, asking for help. I'm always asking for help. And then I go to watch a bit of TV, and then I go to sleep.
She will never stop. I know that she will never stop. She can't. This is who she is. This is her life. And it's a good life. Being so dedicated to something and so passionate about something is very rare. I admire her for that. I know that in 2016 she had like a sponsored hair shave. She cut down her beautiful long hair in order to raise money for the dogs. This is the kind of person she is, you know? I mean, who cuts down their own hair? I wouldn't cut down my hair for a cause. I admit it. She is, I think, one of the people who have this amazing amount of knowledge about stuff, about almost everything when it comes to animals. And every day I talk to her, and every day I'm there, I learn a new thing and I see a new thing. And Linda is like, for me as a rescuer, she's like one of the best schools I could ever attend. I started rescuing only a few years ago, and you know, you start small and then you get more experience, and suddenly you meet a person like Linda, and suddenly you're in college.
We do a deep pain test,
Yeah.
and she has still quite a bit of feeling.
George, the wheelchair.
I'll check now. I just want to get her in nicely. You
never
put
enough.
the part with the elastic under his tummy, this part on top, and she will have her second injection next week for the Barbesia, and I have to get Milky for her. They came to me, they were terrified. They just sat here in the corner for 2 days. Dogs have emotions, people think they don't. They suffer emotional loss, you know.
There is no animal welfare in Greece. There's no, like in other countries, there's no RSPCA. There's no animal cops, like you can say. There's no central body that controls animal welfare in Greece, unfortunately. There are some municipal pounds, so maybe 0.05% is nice. The rest is like how can you explain? You can't, there's no words to explain it. I've been in one or two of them and I still have nightmares. A couple of years ago I actually thought it was getting better, but lately no. And don't blame it on the economy, because it's been going on for donkey years. So do not, okay, some of it lately, yes. Many dogs are dumped, but the cruelty that's going on, the abuse, poison dogs, hanged dogs, dogs that's raped, and puppies that get thrown in the garbage bin to be crushed alive by the truck. How can you blame that on the economy?
Do you think that things are going to get better one day for...
I think the younger generation are better. I think so. But you know, also the word needs to get out to the whole world what is going on here. And you know, adopting the dogs out, that's not going to fix the problem. It's education and sterilization. That's the only thing. Okay, we do adopt a few hundred or thousand dogs, but what about all the rest? Sterilization, education.